Hello again, everybody. I am back. I am back making videos full time again. The place that I was working at went out of business. I kind of thought it would. Um, didn't have a good feeling about it. Uh, that's life. That's what happens, onwards and upwards. But I did ask myself the question after it happened. Great. What now? What now? And the second I walked through the door, I turn on my laptop, pop on Facebook, and I see the story that's on my Facebook page from Breitbart about the hidden folder in Facebook that nobody knew about. And I follow the instructions, find the folder that they were talking about, and find 87 messages from people who want me to do videos and stories for them. So if you ask for an answer and you're given an answer like that, you got to run with it. And it's like that with anything in life. So that's where we're at. So what I'm doing now, well, first, if you have made a contribution and I haven't gotten to the video because I have now everything is so scrambled and I'm trying to make sense of what's what, please resend me your story and let me know when you made the contribution, and I'll get that right out to you, because I'm going to be doing about 3 to 5 videos a day. I don't want to oversaturate everyone. I don't want to give too much information, but I need to be doing this every day. So what we have here is another message from that folder, actually. So I think a lot of these go back about 1.5 years, so I really want to get to them. Dear Ollie, my adoptive mother is a narcissist. She adopted me and my brother knowing we came abused and with baggage. We were never good enough for her. She demanded me respect. She demanded me respect her and call her mom even when we weren't ready to. And that's a tough thing. If you already had a mother and father, you had some kind of unit, and you were removed for whatever reason, to have this person come in and just say, I'm your mother now, you'll call me mom, is wrong, obviously. And what I have found is, because I have some subscribers who are adopted, and I kind of like just had the epiphany about this. Not just, but semi-recently, that narcissistic adoptive parents, not all adoptive parents, but the adoptive parents who are narcissists. Okay, and this is how you got to think of these type of people. They look at their adopted children in the process of adopting children, the same way they would as adopting a pet or adopting a dog, because the behaviors are the same. The mentality is the same. It's like, I own you now. They almost treat it like, I purchased you, I adopted you from such, so now you're my property and you will do what I say. So keep that in mind if you're the child of an adoptive narcissist. Everything was about her and she was never wrong. Well, no narcissist is ever wrong, but she always picked on me and I was always too fat or too thin. She constantly made fun of my blonde hair and blue eyes. Who the hell makes fun of blonde hair and blue eyes, other than somebody who might be jealous of you? Who would make fun of such a thing? And if I didn't get a good grade or behave a certain way, I was stupid. Typical narcissism there. But if I got great grades or did normal things parents would be proud of, I was a fake show-off. Okay, and that's something that Charlene dealt with her family, because she was always on a roll, valedictorian, top of her class, every award. It's like, yeah, we get it, Charlene, we get it. You're smart, you're smart, you're smart. Stop showing off. Stop thinking you're better than everyone else. And she never thought she was better than everyone else. What that is, and what your adoptive mother, I don't even want to call her a mother, your adoptive owner, because that's what she acted like, your adoptive owner was telling you there is, I know you're better than me. Even though she's abused you to the point where you'll never believe you're better than her or anyone else, in her mind, she knows that you're better than her, and she makes those insults to you, okay? So you never realize it. You understand? She never once came to a school play or a school event. She didn't even show up for my choir solo or ROTC awards. She picks apart my friends and constantly puts me down. I love her, but I'm so tired of the abuse and all her friends thinking she's the victim and I'm a horrible person. How do I clear my name and get her to leave me alone? Good question. But I'm going to answer this question with a question so to speak. I love her, but I am so tired of the abuse and all her friends thinking she's the victim and I'm a horrible person. So my question is, based on what she did, how she treated you when she bought you or adopted you like a pet, what's to love? She makes you into the bad guy with all her friends. She badmouths you. She makes fun of your blue eyes, your blonde hair. She tries to down-talk your accomplishments to your face and then not show up for anything that really means anything to you. She's treated you nothing more than an adoptive pet. So what's the love about? You're loving her out of obligation. You might be loving her as you feel, because I'm sure she's told you a million times, without me, you'd be in some orphanage, you'd be dead, you'd be this, you'd be that. So you think you owe her some kind of allegiance, some kind of loyalty. That's not love. And you don't. Because if she didn't adopt you, you would have had the opportunity to be adopted by someone who truly wanted you, someone who truly wanted you to be a part of their family. Adoption's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. There should be a lot more of it and a lot less abortions, but that's a subject for another video. Okay? Adopting a child who needs a home is probably one of the greatest things you can do in life. So why would you do it and then treat it like you're adopting a pet? Like you're adopting a dog, adopting a cat. What's to love out of that? Absolutely nothing. Because if you're at the point now where you're messaging me for help of how to get away, there's nothing to love of that woman. You could have maybe appreciate she didn't kill you, but that's it. She didn't need to adopt you. She adopted you for her own self, not because she wanted to help you and your brother who were abused. She did it for herself, and that is the wrong reason to do anything, especially adopt children. And you can't worry. Now, to answer your question, how do you clear my name and get her to leave you alone? You can't. You will spend so much time, energy, frustration, sweat, blood, tears, whatever it is, trying to clear your name, and for what? What's the big clear your name prize of the narcissist? Okay, now everybody knows what the truth is. Now what? How does that change how you're in the position you are in your life right now, even having your name cleared? It doesn't. It doesn't. The best thing you could do, and this is my, the old adage, no contact, don't look back. Now, that's not to say that you should just let the record stand as it is. What you do is you do what I do, and you do what a lot of other people have figured out how to do. You make a channel, you write a blog, you do videos, you start a YouTube channel. That way you dictate the narrative, but you're not dictating it to anybody. Do you understand? Whoever wants to see it can see it. Whoever don't want to watch it doesn't have to watch it. Because that way it's not some pre-planned, contrived thing like, look, it's not me, it's not me. You're saying it. When you do this, when you do a channel like this, when you do a blog like this, it has to be for you. It has to be to heal yourself, to work out your issues, to figure out what the hell happened. And the nice thing about doing it on YouTube is, as I said before, you're hearing other people's stories and you're knowing you're not alone. That's how you win. Okay? Because when you're able to start a channel and people are commenting on and people are commenting on the pages, on the videos, and sharing the stories. Narcissists are going to run, your narcissist will run the other way. You might get a couple hit and run shots or something, but they're going to run the other way. And then they will continue to bitch about you. Now what will happen is they will continue to bitch about you and badmouth you, but they will never mention the channel that you're doing. Why? Because they don't want anybody who they're bitching about you to see it. Because then once they see your channel and hear your stories and hear your perspective of it, then, as I've said, then they're like, oh yeah, that happened with me dealing with that woman. Oh yeah, that happened, this happened, that happened. Okay? But they got to go see it for themselves. So if you go to them, say, hey, look at this, they're going to think, oh, well, she could just be making that up, or she's got an agenda. If you're just putting your stuff out there for anybody to see, to talk to other abuse survivors, you have no agenda. You have no agenda other than trying to talk to your story. And then that way it'll be received. But that's really your best case scenario, the best thing you can do. Okay? You're not going to be able to, quote unquote, clear your name with anybody other than yourself. That's the only at the end, when it's all said and done, and you strip it all back, who are we really trying to clear our names with? All these flying monkeys and narcissists and enablers and whoever jumps on the bandwagon? No, the battle's up here. The battle is in our own heads. It's us trying to make ourselves believe what the truth is. And because of that long pattern of abuse that was put into our heads by our abusers is what we're fighting about and why we're so resistant to it. These channels are for ourselves. When you do something, when you try to clear your name, you're clearing your name in your own head. You're clearing your name so you can have, some stability and some confidence and some peace within yourself about who you are, and you're not the person they say you are. You never were, and it was always ridiculous to think that. It was always ridiculous to think that, and the only reason you do is because you were adopted by a narcissist. That's it. And that has to be the point of your healing. That has to be the point of clearing your own name. Clear the name and clear your name with you. Whoever wants to get on the train can get on. Whoever doesn't, wants to be standing on the tracks, gets run over. Because this narcissism train, the Narcissism Express is going. And we are driving it. Because there's more and more and more channels every day of people out there telling their stories, of people fighting back. Not fighting back with the narcissist. Fighting back by just telling their story. Not this back and forth like, I'm going to make a video now, I'm going to make a video now, I'm going to make a video. That gets you nowhere. That's what they want. They want the fighting. They want the back and forth. And you can't do it. Because if you get to a point where you are popular, you're going to give them attention just by you talking about them, which is what I try to completely avoid. Completely avoid. There's plenty of people making videos about me. I let it roll unless it's something so egregious and so over the top that I feel I need to respond. But if I respond once and that's it. And then it's done, because I am not trifling back and forth with people, quite frankly, who are beneath me. And you shouldn't either. Your mother's beneath you. It's time you figured that out, accepted it, and then worked out your issues however you need to do it. So, sorry it took me so long to get to this. Like I said, this was sitting in a folder that I had no idea about. There's going to be a lot more videos coming up. So, again, thank you everybody for watching. And again, if you want to see me and this channel continue and grow, please consider making a contribution to the PayPal link in the description box below. And if you make a contribution, video will be made very, very shortly, because now I am back 100%. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all again real soon. This is Ollie Matthews. Take care.